Hello and welcome to the 34th webinar in 12D's Industry Solutions webinar series. My name is Lisa Stewart and I'm the Marketing and Communications Coordinator here at 12D Solutions. Our Industry Solutions webinars are designed to provide insights into overcoming challenges in an evolving industry in more effective and efficient ways. We'll keep running these webinars regularly and recording them for posting on our YouTube channel with links through our website. Our first 33 webinars from this Industry Solutions series, as well as the webinars from our training series, are available online if you missed those. During this live presentation, you'll be able to type your questions along the way, and we'll answer as many as possible throughout the webinar. At the end, I'll read out some of your questions to the presenter. Today's webinar, Automating Document Admin, will be presented by Michael Bihar, who is Regional Sales Manager at Extra Dimension Solutions. Document management has continued to grow in importance to meet the needs of project management, QA, workflows, and business litigation. As the tools we use to design, consult, and communicate continue to develop, the role of document controllers continues to diversify. The end result has been a growing demand on your document controller, or the need to employ additional staff. What if we could make your document controller more efficient? Or for small to medium organizations, what if we could avoid the overhead of employing additional staff altogether? In this webinar, we'll show you how you can automate document management tasks to improve efficiency within engineering and construction industry. One client reported that she was saving 2 to 4 hours a week in her office managerial role alone, just by utilizing this system. Over to you, Michael.
Thanks, Lisa. I'd like to start today with a short story. I was sitting on a bench at the park last weekend watching some kids playing tag, and I was wondering why children always want to be the one being chased rather than the one doing the chasing. Children all over the world play tag, and wherever it's played, the goal is always to spend as much time as possible being chased and as little time as possible chasing others. And of course, the punishment for being caught is you're it. And then you have to chase everyone else. Well, in the architecture, engineering, and construction industry, the person who is it most often is the document administrator or document controller. Today, I'm going to show you some ways for document controllers to reduce the amount of time spent chasing others, thus saving time for everyone in the process. That leads us to two questions. First, what are the top 2 to 3 things you spend time chasing at work? And second, how much of your time each day is wasted chasing those things? Please type your answers to us now if you would like. Thanks for that. If you're a document controller, the amount of data you need to manage has probably increased a lot, resulting in expanded responsibility. In addition to data entry, scanning, and distribution of files, document controllers prepare project reports and minutes and ensure files are numbered and named correctly with the proper revisions. Document controllers also manage document transmittals and make sure internal review documentation flows as quickly as possible through the organization. They prepare information to support audits and disputes and collate staff hours for payroll and invoicing. Often these activities require document controllers to chase people for information. Just like other knowledge workers, document controllers spend a significant proportion of their time communicating internally, searching for and gathering information, and reading and answering emails. And time spent chasing is truly time wasted. Time spent chasing people in the organization is a waste of time, not only for document controllers, but also for the people being chased. Sometimes people need to be chased due to a lack of visibility of project files, documents, or emails. Other times it's because the files have been incorrectly named or numbered, or the true status of transmittals is unknown. It's often difficult to know how particular activities, tasks, or document review processes are progressing. And collating staff hours for invoicing and payroll can also soak up a significant amount of a document controller's time, as can hunting down information for audit preparation or dispute management. So, how can we reduce time spent chasing information? When there's a single source of the truth for all information across all offices and locations, that full visibility of information reduces the need to chase people. It's much easier to find files when they're automatically named and numbered according to your firm's policies, and their revision status or other key attributes are correct. When workflows and tasks automate key processes like document reviews, management visibility of progress on these activities and tasks makes it easier to identify and address bottlenecks. Automated document transmittal management ensures that all transmittals are correctly recorded in a timely manner and available for review by all project team members. And software systems that automate the collation of staff hours for payroll and invoicing, like AppTrack, Workflow Max, and Total Synergy, can reduce time spent chasing timesheets for payroll and invoicing. In addition, audits and disputes are much easier to manage when your system provides a full audit trail of all project information, emails, and activities. While 12D Synergy can help your company with most of the above-mentioned issues, I'm going to focus today on 3 ways 12D Synergy can help reduce time spent chasing information. I'm going to cover automated file naming, automated transmittal management, and I'm going to provide an example of how you might automate internal document reviews. At the end of this presentation, you'll have the opportunity to schedule a demonstration of 12D Synergy to explore all the other ways it can help your firm. So what is 12D Synergy? 12D Synergy is a data management and collaboration solution that enables you to manage all of your data, including drawings, projects, documents, and emails in relation to your people and processes within the framework of an engineering, surveying, or construction project. It's about getting the right information to the right people at the right time. 12D Synergy also integrates with popular accounting and job cost management solutions through 12D Synergy connectors. 12D Synergy is currently being used by the above consultants, surveyors, and contractors throughout Australia and New Zealand. And here are some of the major projects using 12D Synergy, which has proven itself in some of Australia's largest projects. I'd like to start with automated file naming. So you may be wondering, why is automated file naming important? Well, just like the human enjoyment of being chased has probably evolved over a very long time, people search for things the same way they've been doing it for thousands of years. And the way most people like to search for information is to first retrieve files by navigating to a set of folders. Only then, if they still can't find what they need, will they resort to a query-based search. Given this is the case, it's much easier to locate information when standard naming conventions have been applied to files rather than whatever a person may have happened to think up at the time. In this example, you can see that when drawing files are added to this folder, they are automatically named with the project number first, then with the CAD status and the CAD type initials, followed by a unique number. 12D Synergy is very flexible and can easily be set up to reflect almost any file naming conventions your company uses. Files also can be searched and sorted on based on any of the columns shown, including issue revision, last changed by name, and date changed, or any other attributes you would like to add to your data files. Here I've created a drawing naming rule for this folder, for the drawings folder. So when I add a new file to this folder, 12D Synergy asks me to select the CAD status and CAD type. The CAD status is preliminary design and the CAD type is long section. I've also added a unique number to identify this file. Numbers with padding can also be added automatically if you wish. Next, I need to enter the issue revision. The file is then automatically named. Here's the newly added file, and you can see that it meets the company's naming conventions. This will make the file much easier to identify in the future. In summary, 12D Synergy ensures files are named correctly, so document controllers don't have to. There's no need to train new users on naming conventions, and file naming conventions can be as simple or as complex as you require for a particular file type. A lot of people find this is a good way to control file name lengths so that file paths do not exceed Microsoft's 256 character limitations. And now I'd like to cover automated transmittals. Sending transmittals with 12D Synergy is easy. First, we select the files we would like to add to the transmittal, and then which issue set we would like to use. We give the issue set a name and issue it now or later. We select or enter any required attributes. In this case, it's asking for the issue reason. It's issued for approval, and I want a receipt sent to me. I also want the transmittal to include a cover sheet. Now we need to decide whether the transmittal will be sent by email, via publishing, or manually. Publishing is like automatically creating a secure FTP site. In this case, we'll send it via publishing. We can select an expiration date if we want, and add a password as well. In this case, it will always show the download page, as well as send me an email notification when the published files are downloaded. And it's done. Let's view the result. And here's the transmittal in the 12D Synergy issued files registry. When you select a transmittal above, all of the files in that transmittal will appear below. 12D Synergy makes transmittal management easy. It reduces manual steps and increases visibility of all project transmittals. And you can receive notifications when files are downloaded, with the ability to capture a full audit trail. Most important, you'll save time chasing people to make sure transmittals were done and recorded correctly. Now let's talk about how you might use workflows to automate internal document reviews. The quote here says, "Insanity is not doing things the same way over and over again, but expecting the same results." That's not by Einstein, but I think it's more applicable to the value of workflows in an organization. And now I'd like to introduce you to our project team members. Thomas Black is our project admin, Maurice Micklewhite is our PM, and Walter Willis is both our account manager and director for this project. I've created a standard project plan workflow that moves from project setup to project team confirmation, then project team approval by the director, which sends an email to all team members while requesting a draft project plan for the client kickoff meeting. And following the kickoff meeting, the project plan is updated and then approved or rejected by the director. Whenever a new project is created, a workflow is automatically kicked off with the first stage being project setup. This stage is assigned to the project admin, and he receives an email notification. When the assigned email notification is received by the project admin, he simply clicks on the Outlook link to take him to the 12D Synergy workflow. He can view the workflow in 12D Synergy if you'd like. And once the project admin has set up the project team, he moves the workflow to the next state for the project manager to review the project team and add any additional users or team members. And the workflow is now assigned to the PM, and he'll receive a notification email. The PM also clicks through to the project workflow, reviews the project team, and then sends the workflow to the director for approval. The director can approve the project team and move the project forward to the draft project plan stage. The draft project plan stage is assigned to the PM. At the same time, all project team members receive an email notification about their assignment to this project. The PM adds the project plan to 12D Synergy as part of moving the workflow to the project kickoff stage. The client kickoff meeting is run by the account manager, who receives an email link to the draft project plan. Following the client kickoff, the account manager notes any changes that need to be made to the project plan and moves the workflow to the finalized project plan stage. He associates the updated project plan for the PM's review, and following review, the PM sends the updated project plan to the director for approval or rejection. Again, associating the updated plan. In this case, the director reviews and approves the updated project plan. The director adds his name as the approver and associates the final project plan. 12D Synergy manages the flow of internal document reviews, so your document controller doesn't have to. With visibility of all workflows, there's much less chasing and much more efficiency. I hope this example stimulates ideas as to ways in which you might use 12D Synergy workflow to automate processes in your organization. Lisa, before we go any further, have any questions come through during the presentation?
Michael, I'll just read one of these out live. John in Brisbane just wanted to clarify, when you're publishing files or publishing things, does that go to anyone or do they have to have 12D Synergy there?
Lisa, thanks for that. That's a very good question. Yes, when you publish files, you're actually publishing them external to the organization. So they can go to any contacts, clients, partners that you enter in. So you simply add that contact, and you send those published files to outside of the organization.
Sure. Actually, there's one more here that you might be able to answer here. It's Jeff has asked, is the workflow a V4 feature?
Yes, that's a good question, Lisa. Yes, it is a V4 feature, and of course, 12D Synergy V4 is currently in beta and will be in general release. It's expected to be in general release in August of this year.
Great.
Are there any other questions, Lisa?
I think, actually, here, we will do one more. We've got time. Sarah has asked, is it possible to limit permitted file sizes uploaded to 12D Synergy?
That's a very good question, Lisa. I believe it is possible, but I want to check that. And so please make a note of that, and we'll follow up after the presentation.
We'll email an answer through there for Sarah. So I think we'll leave the live questions there for today.
Thanks very much, Lisa. So in summary, 12D Synergy saves time for document controllers by automating file naming and revision control, by automating document transmittals, and by enabling you to use workflows to automate internal document reviews. Please feel free to email us at sales@12dsynergy.com to schedule a free demonstration of 12D Synergy. Thanks very much for your time today, and now over to Lisa.
Thanks, Michael, and thanks to the audience for your questions. Our next two Industry Solutions webinars will be IFC and Civil BIM on the 5th of April, and 12D Synergy and AppTrack, which is a special presentation on the 9th of April. I think Michael's touched a little bit on AppTrack today, so if you want to hear more, that'll be a good one there. So if you register for those now if you haven't already, and keep an eye on our emails and social media channels for more great upcoming topics in this and our training series. And don't forget, our 12D Technical Forum is on in Brisbane this July with the Associated Innovation Awards. The closing date for those is the 30th of April, so now's the time to enter for a shot at an amazing prize. That concludes our presentation for today. Thank you for attending, and we hope to see you at future webinars.